This is on trail day 93. It's Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Back at the parking area here at Route 4, just outside of Wrangley. I decided to take a 0 day yesterday. Stayed at the Lakeside Hotel. And today I get to start the Saddlebacks. I hear those are pretty tough, but we'll just have to see. We're gonna try to check out the Piazza Rock. In a typical year, toilet paper is one of the most unsightly pieces of trash. But in the post-COVID-19 world, face masks seem to be the #1 trash item. So while I was in town, I was able to go to the outfitter and they exchanged my darn tough socks. And I've always gotten the large because I wear a size 12. And that's the size range the large is for. But I have that problem with them working off the end of my feet. And that's how I snagged them on a log. So this time I got mediums. And they seem to fit my feet perfect. But we will see after hiking up some hills if they stay in place or not. I don't know if you can see on the rocks and in the water, it started raining. Not very hard. I'm 0.2 miles from the Piazza Rock lean-to. So I may stop there briefly. All the leaves are changing. That tree is super red. But I'll stop there at the lean-to and see what the rain's gonna do. I don't think it's supposed to be like, there's supposed to be rain coming in early next week, but there's nothing forecasted for today, so it's probably just a little sprinkle in the mountains. So we made it to Piazza Rock. Well, a little side trail to it. I got this nice little colored map here by Bluegrass. Tell us where we need to go. I can see some tent platforms over there, so the lean-to is probably right up there. But the sun's kind of broke through, so not much of a rain shower. This blue blaze here goes to Piazza Rock. I'll just check it out for a minute and decide if I want to go there. So it's kind of the trail got all rocky and boulders and uphill, of course, so I decided to not visit the Piazza Rock this time. Maybe I'll come back to Maine one day and go check it out on a day trip or something. At least check out the lean-to maybe. It's kind of sprinkling again, so. I'll take a snack break and give it about 15 minutes and see what's going to happen. This is kind of a cool lean-to. It's got skylights. Fire pit and benches. Tent platforms down there. Be a nice place to stay tonight, but it's only 10 o'clock, so way too early in the day for that. So the nice cruisy trail we've had most of the morning. It's finally ran out. And we're getting into some hill climb. Now there's, I think the Poplar Ridge Shelter is the goal for today. That's 8 more miles to go. I've been 2 already. So it's just 11 a.m. so we should be able to do that. But there is a campsite in 6 miles, so there's options. I had cell service here. I checked the weather. There's only like because it is looking a little cloudy, and there's only like a 20% chance, so you may get a little shower, but nothing too drastic. A little bit of a view. We should get some good views. I think we're like 2 miles from tree line. So once we get above tree line, we should get a pretty good bit of views. Unless it's cloudy. I hope not. So this is Eddy Pond. Not a very big pond. I'm assuming this a natural pond of some kind. That doesn't appear to be a beaver pond. So. but I don't know. There may be a beaver dam up around the corner where I can't see on. There's another little pond. See some good color coming in on the hills there. So we're not too far from the Saddleback. Well, not far from tree line anyway. And so far, it's been fairly easy. Been some places that was rocky and rooty, but no really steep climbs as of yet. So Gut Hook says this is Eddy Pond. I was looking at AWOL the last time, so maybe this is Eddy Pond and the other one is an unknown name. I don't know. That's kind of cool. There's canoes here as well. And then a chair over there to sit in. It is almost 12:30, so I guess since somebody took the time to bring the chair up here, I'll go sit in and have lunch. And enjoy the lake view for a little bit. Almost above tree line. Those colors are really coming out, especially over there where the sun's shining through. And that's where we gotta go. We still got like a little under a mile, according to Gut Hooks, before we're at the top of Saddleback Mountain. But so far the climb up to this point has not been bad. I think we have made it to the top of Saddleback. made it to the top of Saddleback Mountain. I'm assuming at some point in the past there was a fire tower here, and that is all that remains. Have a nice little wind puppy here. All those colors is really coming out. There's the official sign. We started at Highway 4, it's 5.7 miles south. It's just so cool. The sun comes through the clouds and just makes the leaf change pop. So we're coming down the Saddleback. I guess that's the Horn. Straight ahead. There's a ski resort over there. I was walking along and I think it's a grouse. Saw one the other day in the tree. Just chilling. I've heard they can get real brody with hikers. So I don't know if he or she, whichever the case, was lying in wait to attack my ankles on the way by or what. So I got just a touch over 4 miles to go. It's only 3:30, so I feel like I got plenty of time. And that's the top that we were at not too very long ago. So we have this interesting contraption to help us get up a rock. Maybe it came off the fire tower or something that was on top of the mountain. Or whatever used to be up here. No, it's a little rickety. Looks like there's 2 ways to go here. You just never know what you'll see out in the Maine woods. Well, we have summited the Horn. That's the Saddleback over there. And what a nice view. So I'm coming down the backside of the Horn, and this is the view. Just all these changing colors. The sun burning through the clouds. And there's very little wind on this side. Which is nice. So I guess I'll go down this, and that one over there is Saddleback Jr. If we do the 3 miles all the way to the lean-to, we'll have to do that. Which, as of right now, is still the plan. But there is a camping area before the lean-to. So it just depends on what time it is when we get there. Because I think it's before Saddleback Jr. So I made it to the Reddington Stream campsite. Took a short break. I'm going to keep going to the next one. That's 2.6 miles away. It's just 5 o'clock. It's an hour and a half before sunset. So roughly 2 hours before dark. I kind of want to do with somebody. It's a fluffer who flipped up from Pennsylvania. He's going back to Pennsylvania. Staying there, but there's a lot of blowdowns. And there's a slight breeze. So I'm going to skip out on this place. Just in case it decides to get windy later. So I'll have to go over Saddleback Jr. And it may be dark when I get to camp, but that'll be alright. It won't be super late, so I can work with it. And hopefully it'll be a less windy there than it is here. So I'm about halfway up Saddleback Jr. 1.6 miles to go to get to the campsite. And this is the terrain. It says there's only 400 foot of elevation between here and our destination. So this one's half the elevation of the Horn behind us, so we should be to the top fairly quickly. and then it's all downhill from there. So looking back, the Horn, and then the Saddleback over there, and this is climbing up Saddleback Jr. It's not as steep, but I would say Junior is the tougher climb of the three. But I'm almost there, so go figure, the tougher one would be at the end of the day, but at least it's shorter. Saddleback Jr., 3,640 feet. And what a nice view. So I've got just under a mile to get to the lean-to and campsites. The descent hasn't been too bad. It was a little steep and rocky to start with, but I think in the next mile it's like 100 and something foot of ascent and 200 and something foot of descent. So that shouldn't be too bad. It's almost 6:30, so we get into camp right at dusk. Dark, which will be good. And then we get up tomorrow. I don't remember what mountains we'll go over. We'll be close to the next town, Stratton, I think. And it'll depend on the weather, because it was showing rain Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, depending on how that goes, will depend on if I keep going or try to find somewhere to stop. If it rains, I'm not going to make it to the Kennebec for the free shuttle, but I just have to pay for a canoe shuttle across. But if it doesn't rain, the weather forecast changes. Keep on going. There's a possibility I'll still make it before the free one is done. But at least we have options. You never know how things are going to turn out. When going into Wrangley, I was going to stop at the hiker hut and get a shuttle. But before I got to the hiker hut, a gentleman who had through hiked in 2013, I believe, stopped and offered a ride. And then the outfitter in town that I cannot pronounce the name of does shuttles. So yesterday when I traded my socks, I arranged for a shuttle this morning. The lady said it would be 20 bucks. But then when she got to the trailhead, I wanted to give her 20 bucks. She's like, don't worry about it. Consider it trail magic. So, you just never know. The trail will provide, as they say. But we're almost to camp, so unless I see just something super awesome between here and there, that's it for the day. I'll set everything up and have some mac and cheese. I don't know if I'll put bacon bits or beef jerky. Possibly the beef jerky, because I just have one dinner left of bacon bits. The IGA in Wrangler didn't have any. And I think they would be better in mashed potatoes. So, yeah, that's the plan. Mac and cheese. Set up camp. And then get up tomorrow and hike over some more mountains. And then decide the next day after that. Well, thank you for watching.